So, we'll be trying out the new weapon. Well, we might try it out anyways. Just depends if we get it. I just ran a D&D game, so I'm actually quite tired. The Parasol and the new hero, Yi. I think that's pronounced Jiu? Yi? Jiu? Yi? Kanye? Yay? Yi? Critically acclaimed artist. Some of his recent music has been real bangers. The Parasol. Wow, there's more people here than I have ever seen. Ever. I think it's all the botters that are signing in after the maintenance, and they'll disappear pretty quick in like a couple hours. Once they get auto DC'd, that'll be it, and it'll be back to being completely dead again. The Parasol, just from messing around a little bit, it seems like it's going to be read hell. Like, learning it, and just the mix-ups with it, and the fact they all have different animation speeds. It's not quite like learning 3 different weapons, but it's close, because the right-click will always transition you out, so you're going to have to know all those animations. I suspect it's going to be just as busted as Flying Knives. Flying Knives and Whipsword have both been extremely broken and have never been toned down. So, Flying Knives is, of course, was advertised as the ranged weapon, and it is the TOD melee weapon with a small amount of poke. But Flying Knives is mostly known about TODs, and that's really about it. And this weapon, I'm sure, is going to be very, very similar. I'm really looking forward to getting hit with the TODs on this. Because it's got some pretty gnarly looking collision. I don't know how actual that is going to be yet. This one here looks to be quite fast. So I think this one here is going to be for your mobility. It's very longsword-esque. Yeah, do all, I think, have different scale rushes and shit. This one's more like a heavy weapon. Now, of course, I know the big one that I saw mentioned was the shields, which is almost invisible when we have it out because of the occlusion effect. Looks pretty bad, actually. It's very easy to miss that you even have it out. So I'm assuming when you have this in blue focus, it just blocks shit. That's definitely one that's going to need some experimenting with. I haven't really watched any of the videos or anything with these. I saw the preview for this character, and it seemed like he was all just teleporting in gold focus. So he's basically Einor, because that's what they've been doing, is just teleporting, transforming, and gold focus. And this guy is, once again, transforming and what appears to be a lot of gold focus. At least that's how they advertised him. Now, we're almost assuredly going to have actual players in this lobby, and they're probably going to be Smurfs. And I'm probably going to get annihilated. But we'll give it a shot. I have not tried this guy at all. I have no idea what he does. Yeah, we've already got server 16 Justine in here. I'm cooked. Not to mention I'm very, very sleepy. So, I'm probably going to get fucked. Maybe if I was playing a character I had any idea how to play, I might be slightly annoying, but yeah, I'm probably just going to get ping and FPS diffed like I do in every ranked match. One dude down. That was... I don't know what kind of text that is. Wait, I don't have emotes on here. What the fuck? What the? What kind of interaction? Dude, I saw that emote and it just like killed all will to inflict violence on that dude. I couldn't do it anymore. I think I scared off that other dude. And the second dude, I have no idea. Pretty sure the first dude just went somewhere else. I won't be surprised. Yeah, they looted this. Or maybe I looted this. Did I loot this? Yeah, this is where I was. I got turned around, I think that's my problem. I probably should at least use his bot, his ult on a bot, so I can figure out what it does. I know he's a transformer. I don't know where that other dude went. I don't know what's really going on. I don't really want to fight if I'm going to get third-partied in there. I will say, like, the frame pacing definitely feels better after all my changes. I feel like I should have just gone to Arcadia. That's kind of what I thought I should have done. What if Curious Tammy is the one that I went up against? No, didn't go up against, sorry. I actually thought it might have been Ui for a moment. Because he's always spamming those emotes. I didn't really want to fight Ui. Definitely feels like my frame pacing is better. FPS hasn't changed, but the frame pacing is better. WZFT Liev XBX. Was that the dude that was a level 16, Justine or whatever? Top 16? I wonder if that's the dude I ran past. Going the wrong direction. Oh, I fucked that up. If I can find some fireflies, I can fuck around on my ult a little bit. I should have kept an eye out for them before. I also haven't seen the Parasol. There's a Parasol. My inventory is kind of scrap at the moment. Man, frame pacing or not, those double uppercuts are not happening. Actually, purple armor up there this whole time that nobody grabbed. There's an epic battle over here. Dude's getting cooked by a toaster. Okay. That was the guy that was emoting before I was, right? There's still someone else in the lobby. I'm thinking it's the Zenda. I don't think she ever died. Alright, so he just has a parasol as a part of his kit. There is a lot of gold focus in it, but it's not all gold focus. Alright. So where the fuck's the other dude then? The Zenda?
いてるな。ついてるな。運も実力のうちってやつだ。よっ。
Okay. Well, he's dead. So we're gonna have to fight the Parasol. That is not the Zenda, that's another dude.
Huh? 武器の耐久がもうない。ちょっと直す。遠くにネズミが一匹。気をつけろよ。
What?
焦るな。まず鎧を回復する。
すべてが破壊されるのをとくと見よ。
I'm so confused. I think this guy's like brand new. I think they were all brand new.
暗闇は満ちた。
Oh, look at that. Dude, that ult did a lot of. I had no idea what was going on. I don't know. That guy like just accepted his fate. Really, what that was about? And both times I tried to parry his dagger, I got rubber banded out of the parry, and that was not a lay parry. That was just, I don't know, dude. I was really confused. That guy killed the other dude? I'm so confused. Okay, we'll try game number 2. I don't even... So, this dude... There's the parasol, and then this dude ults to get a parasol, but it's different, and it gives gold focus. But the moveset's different. And this box is casting no shadow, and this is casting no shadow. They're vampires. Okay. Dude, that match was so fucking baffling. I don't know, like... I don't know. I thought the Exponer wanted to fight, and then the one bot died, and then he didn't want to fight anymore. And then he died to the dude that didn't even do anything. And he fucking killed himself, and he really didn't fight back. Well, he hit me twice with the 1, 2, 3, and both times I tried to parry it, and nothing happened. That's a fucking femboy if I ever saw one. Ah, there we go. Now we got someone who is probably good. We've got Talluah. That's a name I've seen in Pengla. I have no idea who it is. None of the hotkeys I wanted were working. His F skill, at least F1, seems to be pretty strong. The F2 skill sounds kind of like Wang's, except it's mechanically different but thematically similar, just by description. I am actually already capped on... Okay then. Someone's been here. What the fuck is going on here? All right.
ちょっと直す。いや。こいつがないと機動力がだいぶ落ちるな。楽しんでるかい、おさまたち。なんだ、数で押し切るつもりか。このクールタイムちょっと長すぎないか。立ち上がりて向かうところ敵なし。もらった。これを倒すって容易なことじゃないぞ。頑張れよ。もう少しで俺に勝てそうだぞ。
I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was fighting him, but I was actually fighting a bot. Why would he salty that when he saw that I had gold armor or purple armor? Dude, I had no idea what was coming. Oh, dude, there's the parasol we wanted. That was such a silly encounter. Holy shit. All right, we've got the parasol. I think we've killed the only other player in the lobby. I was a little worried when he ulted because I was like, okay, I've used his ult like 1.5 times. What do you do with it? It has an execute because of fucking course it does. So that's gonna be a nightmare in duos and trios. He has 2 ways to lock you up. One is the dragon, then he also has an execute on top of it. Oh, that's... Oh my god, his toaster. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this weapon. This is the most confusing shit. It feels very fast. Like, these animations come out very, very quick in some cases. This is definitely going to be a, you're on high ping, low FPS like me, get fucked. I don't know if I have it in. I might have it in me for like one more game, but I'm definitely really tired. The movement feels really like abrupt and awkward. Like even like just a thrust. I don't know. I mean, it's just different and this can be weird in itself, but Like, a lot of the movement just feels really jerky. Like, it needs to be kind of smoothed out. Right, I had a gold cannon that entire time. I could have just shot that dude instead of going back into melee. It doesn't really matter. I'll keep using this until I get disarmed. Man, why is it always set that to my pole sword instead of, like, one of my good ones? I've expected to get wrecked by these players, and they turn out to not be as good as I'm expecting. That guy, I think, had better locomotion than me, but if he was just gonna run, why the fuck did he revive there to begin with? He saw me at the point, and he was like, I'm gonna revive into this, knowing I'm at a huge gear disadvantage. And then he didn't even duke it out. He just... I don't know. He brought me into bot hell, and I couldn't tell if I was fighting two players or the one dude or what the fuck was going on. So I guess it kind of worked. It was just, I'm pretty sure he was still in gray shit, and he wasn't doing any damage. Honestly, I have Buttering Edge, and I think that's kind of just better, but... Holy shit. That was a really late parry. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That was close. Dragon is ridiculous and very, very powerful. There's a huge array of effect. There's an interact I see pop up on there, and I think you can target people with it. But it happens fast enough I don't really get to see it before it's gone. Yeah, that was damage. I do have max attack, mind you. Let's see. Cyan Fang. That's a normal attack for that. There, I think that's the Cyan Fang. So the Cyan Fang actually only applies to the one... Because they're not... Okay, they're not 2 strikes, or 3 strikes rather, they're 2. Right? The birds are fucked. Oh, I probably wasn't gonna land that. Look at this locomotion. That one seemed like it might have had good motion to it. Alright, let's try this shield here. Alright, definitely got a block. The main drawback of the shield, of course, is going to be the 2 attack, like the blue, right? It does limit some of your mix-up options, where you're kind of like stuck mixing out. But that attack comes very, very fast. It's the mix-ups that I think are going to make the weapon really complicated. Because when you mix up, you can go right into a blue. But you can hold it for so long. Like that one there in particular is very, very fast. And you can hold it for quite a while. Oh, that's what I call the shaft grappler. So these also have focus attacks as well. So you can white. Pardon me. Ouch. Oh, that just killed! Okay. That killed. That's a lot of damage. Holy shit. That is a lot of damage. Oh, those dual blades. It's actually that Hong sword. It's actually locomotion in a lot of these, and they look really fucking. You're fucking meat spinning. You're like Reddit walking. Look at me, I'm the Reddit moderator. That's what that reminds me of. And they all have some degree of root motion of them. Dude, this zone's in a really whack place. Holy shit. Something I also noticed is the parasol has a different shape on your back depending on if it's active or not and where it's located. That's the kind of details you're gonna need to pay attention to. There's a lot that you, as someone who fights the parasol, has to really pay attention to. Knowing this weapon's animations inside and out is gonna be the big deal. But it will not shock me to find in like half a day or something someone discovers some insane TOD for this. Well, this thing had a ranged attack, but I actually think it's his ult that has a ranged attack. Fucking fireball Turk, I knew fucking Dunkin' Donuts would find me eventually. Oh, that has the grab. Okay, that's even more busted than I thought. The dragon itself is the grab. It flings him kind of far. I don't know if you can really... I mean, someone will find a way to turn it into a combo. Absolutely. Well, I'm thinking more from like a duos trios perspective. It'll be a little hard to follow up on that in the middle of other people hitting you, but I can see it being done. I can also see it being such an insanely strong displacement tool because it hangs on to him for a long time. A really, really, really long time. Too far arrows and slow shot. All right, who's toasting? Ah! Ah! Okay, that indicator. I pushed F for it, but it didn't do anything. I'm not really sure about that. Alright, this is definitely going to be my last game for the night. We might see him more in tomorrow or something. Oh, I want to cast that D&D game too. We'll see if I run into anyone in this game. Didn't think I was gonna last one, and we got one crazy dude. So the next thing would be to try the other ability and all. I should have done that before this. But I'm not very awake at the moment, admittedly. Do the shaft rod. You just stick your dick forward and accelerate. This weapon's got some incredibly meme-worthy fucking animations, I swear. That'll be our toaster. I don't like this going translucent. I know why they do it, but it looks really messed up. It's gonna be hard to follow when someone else is using it. And it's not the way it looks in the weapon armory at all. So it's really inconsistent with what you're looking at. I don't know if there's some way to adjust that. Probably not. Yeah, Great Parasol did that much damage. I don't know why I picked up all those consumables. I knew I would just have to drop them. Just to have it. Looks like a full-on bot lobby this time. I think I scared everyone off. I told you it'd be fucking dead within like half an hour. No one plays this game. They get bullied once by some chud on fucking Canada Internet, usually running at 80 ms. They just can't fucking handle it. This thing's animations are fucking incomprehensible, dude. I have no idea what is going on. To this day, I still don't know what the hell is going on with flying knives most of the time. When you start mixing like the 1, 2, 3s between the different attacks and shit, it turns into a mess in a hurry. This weapon is gonna be just as bad, but just by default. I mean, look at this fucking locomotion. Hello, fellow Reddit users. I am the Discord mod. And this one here is also funny as fuck. This is like sticking out your dick and running forward at top speed. Hands outstretched behind you, you know. I've gotten cannons like every single game. Go on, chud. This thing's damage is crazy. That attack didn't do as much as some of the others, but I feel like they're gonna nerf this thing. Or they're gonna buff it and then they're gonna end up having to nerf it once people learn how to use it. Because it feels monumentally broken. Just wait for people to figure out combos. This thing's gonna be fucking disgusting. I mark my words. The base damage is already really disgusting on it. Pretty sure that blue is actually, or maybe no, a half charge horizontal might be faster. I've been trolled. I was gonna say, is that F2 Tessa? So where the fuck did it go? I want to get slapped by the fluffy tail, but it's long gone. It's been defluffed. It's not even much of a tail anymore. Do you guys think I have enough armor powder? I don't think I have enough. Oh yeah, they increased the amount of grapples you can hold now. I'm not sure. I think it was because of trios, honestly, but it also could have been because their new water map is so fucking stupid large. They can be asked to like make locomoting it not a pain in the ass and like accept that the water is just bad. So instead they gave you extra grapples and fundamentally changed a lot about the game. I never get that. Of course, it is a bot. So I guess I do today. Anything does more damage. Red longsword, gray parasol. In my hands, I would say the parasol, honestly. Not very good with longsword. Never was, never will be. I mean, when you think about it, really, the longsword isn't really about doing damage. It's about loss of control. Red sword is about, or longsword is about KTE masturbation. There's nothing really very exciting about it. That's why I hate it as a weapon. Is because what people do with it is so fucking fundamentally boring as hell. Combos are just so dull. There's nothing interesting about watching a guy perform some arbitrary series of button inputs he's done 1,000 times while nobody can even do anything but sit there and watch. Wowee, exciting gameplay. Keep that shit in fucking Roblox or Minecraft where fucking trashy kids play these days. I did actually try to parry that, but alright, a gray weapon did not do much damage. I might die here. I'm dead. No, I forgot I had that. Yeah, you have 2 grabs in this character.
長すぎないか。
Oh my god.
明らかに見えます。
You have 2 grabs! That's crazy. Alright. Alright.
まず鎧を回復する。
I'll bust it out. The low resolution World of Warcraft sword. I'll bust a nut. Oh my god! It's a penis! I cannot accept more quests! Where are you going?
もう少し探そう。
I don't have any more berries! I wanted that! That toaster's cooked. Where's the fucking repair kits in this damn map?
遠くにネズミが一匹。
Yep.
気をつけろよ。
Still hopping. Bye, bitch. Finally have some berries.
火を回復する。
I am unleashed. Dude, that was half of her fucking armor. I didn't even do anything.
クールタイム終了。リズムはちょうどいい。
Dude, those parry frames though.
楽しんでるかい。おそらく
Bye. Was that an armor swap? There we go.
まず鎧を回復
Oh!
する。
Oh! Oh! Oh!
万全の準備が欠かせないだろう。
Oh! 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 Oh!
万全の準備が欠かせないだろう。 万全の準
The
備が欠かせ
problem,
ないだろう。
you see, the problem was is I didn't have my parasol anymore.
どの相手の弱点
Bitch.
もしっかり覚えてるさ。
I need more cyan fangs. And I need tuna because cats eat fish. I could have used this. Actually, this won't restore it when it's in my inventory, I don't think. Dude, the rod extension? Just stick your dick out and run? That's crazy.
終わりなき大厄災が来るだろう。
They know me all too well. This has got to be one of the most ridiculous, goofy-ass fucking weapons I've ever seen. Just look at it. It just looks dumb as all hell. It does not look threatening. I can get the poking and the sword blade part, I suppose. But the axe portion doesn't really look that good. That part being dithered and transparent is really weird. Especially when the rest of it isn't. Like, this isn't like that. I mean, at least they have pointy bits on the end of it, but... Oh! Oh my god! Oh, it's okay. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, it's okay. Oh! Oh my god! Don't worry about it. Toaster doesn't know how to finish his execution sequence. I might have been dead like 5 times over if the AI had any idea how to use his ult. Holy shit. I managed to avoid getting devoured by the penis. He grabbed me like 2 or 3 times, and they didn't do anything. I don't know, dude. There's so much like purple and gold focus in this character, it's absolutely insane. They just had no ideas of what to do for his ultimate, so they took Genji's ultimate and added gold focus and purple focus to a transform on an existing weapon they already had in the game. I'm really confused by that, honestly. That is such a disgusting amount of damage. That was less damage. Oh god. Oh, it stops counterattacks. Just snap out of my ultimate because the game ended. I mean, there's like wind-ups to the animation if you hold it. That's really about all you get, but it still comes out really fast when you do release it. So have fun dealing with that on high ping and low FPS like me. Have fun with that. I'm not looking forward to that. This is going to be like a Lee release character state all over again. Just maybe not quite as obnoxious. But still obnoxious, I'm sure of it.